Welcome to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. You got Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and yes, I am the Loner Ranger. I appreciate you tuning in to my show this weekend. It's always great to have you on board. I've met so many great people from this show that I've become friends and that I've helped with mortgages or giving advice on purchasing properties or investing in real estate. But you know what? It's been a great opportunity, and we're into a whole new year. So hopefully the real estate industry is going to improve. In this show today, we're going to cover a lot of things. What's going on with interest rates? I mean, did these Fed cuts do anything to help interest rates for mortgages? Have they helped the economy thus far? We're going to talk about that. Then for those of you that would like to purchase a home this year, or invest in multiple homes to develop a portfolio of real estate to create generational wealth for you and your family, I can show you how to do that. And I'll tell you why. First of all, as you know, I am a 10th grade dropout. All right. I quit school in the 10th grade. I lost both my parents when I was very young, and I was orphaned at 15 years old and completely on my own at 16 years old. Never finished high school. I did get my PhD, my public high school diploma equivalency, and it seemed to have worked out okay for me because I really focused on, if I wasn't going to go to school, if I wasn't going to get a higher education, I had to do things that were going to help me create the life and a lifestyle that I wanted to have for me and my family. So I'm a hard worker. I think I run the best mortgage company in the business. I think that I'm a pretty good leader, but I'm not a great leader. I'm definitely not a radio show, talk show host as a professional. I am an amateur at this. I am a professional at helping people accumulate wealth. So if you are interested in listening to a 10th grade dropout teach you how to create millions of dollars so that you can retire making $25,000 to $35,000 a month in passive income, then you're going to want to join my class live and in person. I'm not doing Zoom. There's only room for about 30 people in this room. There's no sales pitch. You don't get some kind of it's not some scam to get people into a room to get a mortgage or to buy a home. This is information. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this. This class is not only how to buy multiple properties the easiest possible way and how to develop generational wealth, but I'm going to tell you what type of properties to buy, how frequently should you buy them, what are the terms of which you should buy them, how do you create and find great tenants, how do you really be a great landlord, and how you manage these properties. So we're going to cover a lot of that. Now listen, over the years, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've owned a lot of properties. I've made some mistakes. Wouldn't you like to learn from somebody that already made mistakes? Well, that's what I'm going to do. So if you want to join me live and in person, register at WeBringYouHome.com. It's $25 to get in this meeting. It's $30 per couple. Please, no children. I'm going to have food and drinks available, but we're going to get down to business. So I need you to be on time. If you're going to join this class, be on time, because I can't repeat things over and over again. And it's not fair to the rest of the people in the room. So live and in person, Winter Park, Florida, January 22nd, 6:30 p.m. at the Ale House in Winter Park on Lee Road. Go to WeBringYouHome.com to register. Realtors are welcome to come. You're welcome to bring your clients with you. I highly advise you do that, but you'll need to register because this will fill up pretty quickly. That is January 22nd at 6:30. This is my wealth building Leapfrog program that I developed, and I'm going to share the good, the bad, the ugly, how to do it, how not to do it with you. Join that class. Call me also if you have questions at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313 for more my Orlando and everywhere north of Orlando phone number. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, all the way down to Cape Coral, even out to Lakeland, then you can call me at 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009 or webringyouhome.com. I'm here to help you. You want to buy a home? You want to refinance a home? You want to learn how to invest in real estate? Do you need a referral to a great real estate agent? So let me tell you a little bit about this. By the way, if you go to my social media page, you can follow me on the Facebook, YouTube channel. But if you go to YouTube, go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Arranger, not the Lone Ranger, the Lone Arranger, then you can see this show and all my shows and all the classes that I've taught and my 3 big things you need to know that I send out to all my database every Friday. So important information every Friday. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel or text me and let me know you'd like to get on my distribution for 3 big things you need to know. It's usually a short video I do, usually 1.5 to 3 minutes, that gives you 3 bullet points on things that are important in the market and in the industry right now. So if you'd like to be on my distribution list, then feel free to give me a call and let me know, and I'll add you on. For all of you that are considering purchasing a home or selling a home and you would like a good real estate agent referral, let me tell you how this works. Okay. First of all, I know the good realtors and I know the not so good ones. The problem is you don't. And most people that pick realtors, I think, don't pick the right realtors. Do you know that 70% of people that use a realtor do not use that same realtor a second time? Why? Because you don't have the information to properly choose the right person. So who do you choose as a real estate agent? Somebody that you like, somebody that's nice. Well, that's not what you choose. I don't want a nice doctor. I want a good doctor. I don't want a nice loan officer. I want somebody who's going to get me the best terms on my mortgage and get it done smoothly. I don't want a nice realtor. I want somebody that's a master negotiator that's going to fight for my money the way that I would fight for my money. And that's what it takes to be a great real estate agent. The problem is you, the consumer, don't know their numbers. You might see a lot of yard signs, but they may not do a lot of business. So how do you choose that? You call me. I will refer you to a great real estate agent in the area that you want to buy or sell in. Now, I pre-vet these real estate agents. I look at their stats. Most of them I've already done transactions with, so I know how they work. So I will then refer you to a great real estate agent. That real estate agent will in turn, rather than pay me for the referral, give you up to 25% of their commission back to use towards closing costs or escrows. How do you like that? So up to $10,000. So if you want a great real estate agent, call the Lone Arranger, Tampa area, 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009, or Orlando area, 407-706-3313. Apply for your loan at webringyouhome.com or call my office. We'll do in-person visits. We'll do phone consultations. We'll do Zoom consultations. Any way that's convenient for you, we'll do it. Now, we believe that people need more when it comes to a mortgage and a mortgage company than they realize. Because listen, let's face it, getting a mortgage and buying a home can be very stressful. Even if you've done it a few times, it can be very stressful. So why make it more stressful than you have to? Why not pick the lender and the realtor that are the best of the best? So I'm applying for the job as the lender. And here's why I think you should always choose me. First of all, I've been in the mortgage business for over 35 years. I run the best mortgage company in the industry. I demand that my team returns phone calls within 20 minutes. We have fast loan approvals, fast pre-approvals. We close on time. We don't miss closings. We simplify the process as much as it possibly can be simplified. This makes it easier for you. It makes it easier for the real estate agent. It makes it easier for the builder. It reduces stress. This is why you want to use a professional. Check out my Google reviews, Yelp reviews, Zillow reviews. Listen, I'm as close to a 5 as you can get. Why? Because I care about my client. Listen, I know this is a challenging process. I know it can be a headache to get a mortgage and find a house. Even if you're making offers and bids and you're losing out on them, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe the strategy isn't right. Maybe your real estate agent isn't the right negotiator. So you call me, I'll connect you with the right real estate agent. But before I do that, your loan must be fully approved. So when I give that lead to the real estate agent to help you, I've already received your pay stubs, your W-2s, your tax returns if you're self-employed. I've got you fully approved, so you are as close to a cash buyer as you can possibly be. Now, here's what that does for you. Most banks and mortgage companies do what's called a pre-qualification. They don't look at all your documents. They pull your credit. They ask you a few questions. They may ask for a pay stub. Then they write you a pre-approval. Then they find out that they missed something that the underwriter picked up on. Well, I eliminate that because I pre-underwrite your loan. See, most people that get a pre-approval letter or a pre-qualification letter are getting it from the loan officer. Well, listen, folks, loan officers cannot approve loans. So how can they pre-approve a loan? They can't. Legitimately, they can't. And underwriters are the only ones that approve loans. Loan officers don't approve loans. So I pre-underwrite your loan. I have a full approval. Now, here's what that does. All conditions of the loans have already been satisfied. So you're fully approved. Now, that positions you to be as close to a cash buyer as you can possibly be. It eliminates any unknowns that the deal could fall apart. The only way your deal could fall apart is if the house doesn't appraise or you back out for inspections. So why not give yourself that peace of mind of a fully approved loan? Then when you're fully approved with me and you're making an offer, I literally pick up the phone and call the listing agent and guarantee the listing agent that I will close that transaction on time without any headaches, without any hiccups, or I will pay the seller up to $500 per day for every day we miss the closing. Now, does your lender do that? Will your bank do that? Will your credit union do that? Will Rocket Mortgage do that? No, they won't. They won't do that because they're not as secure on their approval. They always say, well, anything could happen. Well, you're right. Anything could happen. But unless you die or the house doesn't appraise or there's a cloud on title or, some miraculous thing happens, you lost your job, I'm closing on time. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. Now, that takes your participation as well. So clients are in control of how quickly they get me their documents. But when you use my services, you're going to get the best service, the best rate, the lowest possible closing costs. Face it, I'm the largest retail lender in the country, the very largest. We do more loans than any other lender. We have the best service. So we treat our business very much like a hometown business. You can see I'm just a redneck, okay? I'm just a simple redneck that really cares about his clients and makes sure that his team is dialed in on the service level that you deserve. So if that's what you're looking for, then I'm applying for the job. Go to WeBringYouHome.com or call me out of the Tampa Bay area at 813-213-4009 or Orlando area at 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. When we get back from this next break, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to do some commercials, but I want to talk to you about people that are considering refinancing and waiting for interest rates to drop. Should you refinance right now or shouldn't you refinance right now? I also want to talk about some very special low down payment programs. You won't want to miss this if you're a first-time home buyer. You will not want to miss this. You don't have to be a veteran to get some of these special features, and I can get you into some low and zero down payment transactions for first-time home buyers and move-up buyers. You won't want to change the channel. Don't go anywhere. And we're going to talk about what's going on with interest rates and how you can get the best of the best. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Go to webringyouhome.com or call me now at 813-213-4009 or 407-706-3313. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 5.